Hi everyone, it's me again. I went ahead and put together all of the earliest videos from my channel. I scooped them up and I put them all into one video. Pretty great, right? This whole compilation is mainly just for people who feel like binge watching a bunch of old Stikdude videos. So, I kind of have a cringe warning for myself. Ugh. Anyway, without further ado, I present to you the entirety of Stikdude Season 1. Enjoy!
Okay, so this is me. I know it's not very professional, but being a stick figure works, okay? I think. Okay, fine, it's not that professional. Hey guys, and welcome to my first video. It's me, Stikdude, here with, my first video. Let's see what I should talk about. Not good for a first impression. Oh, right! First impressions. That's a pretty good topic for my first video. Okay, so there are a couple things you need to know about me. 1. Okay, I know some people can do some pretty dumb stuff just to get popular. But just saying, I'm not gonna do publicity stunts, okay? 2. These videos are really hard to animate, so don't expect a 20-minute long special or me to make tons of videos very often, okay? Very hard to animate, not gonna happen often, even though I like YouTube. Finally, 3, which makes my arm bend a lot, so I'm pretty sure I just fractured it. Ow. Don't harass me. I like fans, but I don't like it when things get way too annoying for me to handle. Okay? Follow these 3 simple steps and you're fine in my book. See you guys next video, and bye. Don't forget to comment, like, subscribe, ring the bell, whatever you need to do. I don't really care. And yeah, that's kind of it. To me, copywriting is great. It protects your work even when you can't. And if somebody takes your work, they can get in some really, really big trouble. So basically, me and copyright are buddies. But even with that, there are some pretty bad people out there who will still try to steal your stuff. So be careful. If you're not, people might take your stuff. Fortunately, I have home cameras. It's not that funny anymore, is it? But always remember, if you're doing something professional or business related, then you should probably copyright before you send it out into the real world. But then give it a great big hug, send it on its way, and hope for the best. I mean, what could go wrong? Except a lot of things. Okay, so what did we learn? 1, that if you don't copyright things, they might get stolen. 2, people try to steal stuff every day. And 3, there is no 3, because this is not supposed to be an educational video. And anyway, I think that's it. See you next video. Bye. Oh, I almost forgot. Make sure to hit the bell, like, comment, subscribe, or do whatever you need to do. It's really supportive, guys. I like it. Okay? Hey, give me all your lunch money. Did you even hear me, wimp? I said, give me all your lunch money, or else you'll end up in the dumpster along with your backpack. Yes, sir. Okay, so I don't like the idea of bullying. Or school, for that matter. I mean, sure, it helps you learn, but some teachers aren't what you'd call, how should I put this? Nice? I don't know. All the stuff I'm about to say is what is probably known as my thoughts on school. So some teachers have a curriculum that helps kids learn and involves them having fun while doing it, while other teachers have curriculums that aren't as good. For example, for one of my years in elementary school, we had this weird reward system called Birdie Bucks, and every time you were good, you got one, but for some reason, no matter how hard I tried, I never really got any. I don't know why. It just made me feel horrible. Just bad. But yeah, that year of my life just completely tore me apart emotionally and physically, which I hated because it was just a cruel, cruel thing. Now, some teachers are amazing. Take my mom, for example. She works as a teacher. No, not a math teacher. I just used that as an example. And she loves her job. And she's an amazing teacher as well. She also has an amazing curriculum that helps everyone get involved and have fun and everything else. And she's a great teacher. Okay? Next, other kids. I mean, most of them aren't that bad. Unless you come into contact with someone who just wants your lunch money or something. I don't know, that's more of like a cartoon parody type thing. But other kids are mostly fine. I mean, things get a little rowdy at recess or lunch, even though it comes to the sad conclusion that there's no recess in middle school from there on, and that's very sad. So, but yeah, that's just the way the cookie crumbles. I mean, unless you have special paperwork that gives you free time, yeah, that's basically it for middle school. Even though I don't like it, school plays an important role in childhood. It helps you learn so you could move upgrades. Moving upgrades helps you get to college. Graduating college gets you a degree. A degree means a job. A job means money, and money means a great life. Just don't be self-centered with it. Greed is bad, but I don't think I ever had the knowledge about it to actually stop asking for stuff. But back then, I don't even think I knew the value of money yet, so yeah. But I've learned the value of a dollar bill now, and now I don't ask for stuff that much. But back to the school topic. If you have siblings in school, try and give them the benefit of the doubt. Just like I had my brother in the same grade as me. So we try to get along. Okay, get it from me, siblings aren't the best. But when it comes to the end of the day, they're probably one of the only ones that will have your back and stick by it. What did you just do to my spine? Oh, I just relocated it. Well, you better put it back right now or else so help me y'all. Siblings, don't get me wrong, aren't the best. But that's kind of how they're supposed to be. So, and you might be not so good to them. So think of it both ways. Everyone's mean to each other, and that's just the way the world works. Sorry. Apologizing is a big part of life. I mean, your parents might tell you that saying sorry doesn't mean anything, and you have to change your actions to change how the person feels. But really, if you say sorry, it'll comfort the person to know that you actually care and know what you did wrong. It's nice to get a good night's sleep so then the next day you can wake up and ready for school. Unless it's a weekend, then you can just lay in bed all day and wake up at I have no idea, honestly. But actually, I think that's all I have to say about my thoughts on school. And I think you guys should like, comment, subscribe, ring the bell if you haven't, and do whatever you need to do to just help support. I don't know. And I think I'm going to start with merch now. My 100th subscriber gets a prize. It's a mystery, though. So, anyway, I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye. Okay, just to look cool, this whole episode's probably gonna be like this. I mean, you can watch it on invert colors if you want to, but I think it would be cooler to watch it this way. In case you didn't know, I like to code. So one day after coding school, me and my mom decided to go to Potbelly. And there, while we were eating, she finally told me, "Matthew, I think it's time that we create a YouTube channel." No, that wasn't the exact conversation. I know my mom said more than that, but I just sat there, shocked of the news. And my reaction was basically like this. Woohoo! Yes, I'm gonna get tons of subscribers and, I don't know, maybe a diamond play button, I don't know. And no, that wasn't my actual reaction. We were in a restaurant, I wouldn't have done that, but we finished eating, then we went home, and by the time we got home, it was basically nighttime. And so we set up my YouTube channel, slapped my first video on there, and called it a night. And I went to bed. Anyway, I think that's all I have to say. So, see you guys next episode. Bye. As you all know, Halloween's coming up. And I know that most of you guys like the idea of trick-or-treating. So, I think I might share some stories about my Halloween experiences. It's stuck on me. I do remember a Halloween when I think I was 10. My dad drove me, my twin brother, and a couple of our friends around the streets, and we collected lots of candy that year. I mean, it was pretty fun. Actually, I think that was when I was 9. And I remember dressing up as Rabid Luigi from Mario plus Rabbids Kingdom Battle. It's hard to breathe as a monster, sorry. So, I do remember because last year it was raining for Halloween. So we had to stay in the house and we couldn't go trick-or-treating. So our parents just gave us Fortnite. Oh, come on! And P.S., it was raining during our 9-year-old Halloween as well, so. Oh, and another thing. My Rabbid Luigi ears were made out of paper that year. So, yeah, they kind of got destroyed in the rain. But other than that, I think that's all I have to say. So, yeah, I think you guys should like, comment, subscribe, share, click the bell, like. Yeah, I don't know if I said that already. Anyway, see you guys next video. Bye. And happy Halloween. I wish I had more to share, but I don't really remember that many Halloweens. So, I mean, I don't really celebrate it that much. For those of you who do, good for you guys, but I don't. Anyway, see you guys next video. Bye. Wait, is that my bike? Nope. Physical and chemical changes. What do we know about them? 1, they're both part of good old science. I'm looking at you, science. And 2, my 6th grade science teacher, Miss Nettleton, really wanted me to do a video about this. So, here we are. We've got the physical and then the changes. And after doing a lot of research, physical change is characteristics of matter that can be seen through direct observation, such as density, melting point, and boiling points. They can also have transparency, which is the property of letting light pass through something, a boiling point, which is the temperature at which a substance goes from a liquid to a gas, melting point, which is temperature at which a substance goes from solid to a liquid, brittleness is tendency to crack or break, Ductility is ability to bend without breaking. Elasticity, I think, is the ability to be stretched or compressed then return to original size. And density is mass per unit volume. Wow, I can't believe that much stuff fit on one piece of paper. Anyway, a chemical change is when it transforms one type of matter into another kind, which may have different properties. And it can have flammability, which is the ability to burn, the ability to rust, which reacts with oxygen to produce rust, and reactivity with vinegar, which reacts to vinegar to produce new substances. Okay, why am I turning this into an educational video? Ooh, I have an idea. So there's one thing that's both a physical and a chemical change, which is the Uno reverse card. Alright, so it's the end card now, and special thanks to Tasker15 or PT15 for being my 100th subscriber, and it's a big milestone for me. And also special thanks to all these people who drew this amazing fan art. It's a big step, guys, so just like, comment, subscribe, ring the bell, share, whatever you need to do, and also don't get caught on fire by a chemical change. Strike 3, turkey.
Oh, baby, a triple! Oh, yeah!
Sports. So, I have to say, I'm not much of a sports guy. And honestly, there are a few reasons why.
Matthew's running out of ideas.
Seriously? Wait, what are you doing? So, baseball. It's basically a game where you hit a ball, run the bases, and try not to get out. Oh, football. That's another sport I'm horrible at. Which is weird, because my twin brother, his name is Ryan, by the way, well, he's amazing at this sport. Another game that I have absolutely no skill in is soccer. I mean, I did have some skill in my 5th grade year playing with some friends, and I was the goalie. But I think that's about it. I didn't really have any other talents. Okay, I don't really want to go on talking about sports that I'm bad at forever, so I'm just going to say this. I'm bad at basically every sport, and I mean, do video games count? Because if video games counted as a sport, I'd slay people. Like, seriously. I mean, not like slay with a sword, unless you're in Minecraft, but still. I'd slay people! But, so I used to live in New York, and I did karate there. My big brother Michael was one of the senpais there, by the way. He was black belt level 2. And I don't exactly remember which belt I got. My twin brother Ryan told me that I got to blue belt. That might be true, I don't know. Anyway, so yeah, I like karate there. Then I moved to where I am now. But yes, sadly our trailer caught on fire when moving. Don't worry, we put it out. And I signed up for karate here. Well, after the horseback riding. Yeah, I used to do horseback riding here. But seriously, after every single session, the teacher made me clean up horse poop. Like, the horse I rode, I had to clean up their dung. Ew. But yeah, then I signed up for karate. It was too emotionally beating for me. It was just like being hit with emotion. It was horrible. I didn't like it. It was horrible. Anyway. Yeah, but then I got into rock climbing, and it was a lot better. Even though the teachers told me I could climb rock walls, even though I couldn't. They were hardly just training me for emergencies, which I never would have needed to do that. Anyway, I think that's all I have about my thoughts on sports. And I'll transfer into the end card. So, hey guys, it's the end card now, and I'm just saying I did that Ugandan knuckles for my friend Deacon. He really loves it. So shout out to you, Deacon. And so, I mean, I'm not much of a sports guy. If you're a sports person, good for you. I mean, it's cool. And that's all I have to say. So, see you guys in the next video. And bye. Ooh, I wonder if asking if video gaming is a sport would make a good t-shirt. Yep, I'm doing it. Memes are the foundation of the internet. Things like Ugandan Knuckles, Gaped Dog, Thanos Infinity Gauntlet are all big parts of it too. They make us laugh, cry, worry, rage, and a bunch of other stuff too. But they all have one thing in common. They all bring joy to the world. Well, most of them. I mean, is Big Chungus even supposed to bring joy to the world? I don't even know. Like, seriously, he is that bad of a character? Like, oh no. Dude, scram, I'm having a moment here. Have you ever heard of personal space? As I was saying, memes are kind of like building blocks. Think of Jenga. If you take one wrong meme out, then the whole thing crumbles. And if the whole thing crumbles, I don't even know, okay? Honestly, I have no idea. Okay, now to the main topic. Visco girls. They're the dumbest things ever. I mean, they're really popular, sure, but it's when you come down to it, it's the dumbest thing. Sorry, Visco, but I give you a red flag for that one. Like the hydro flasks and the I'm not a Visco, I'm just doing an example, but it's stupid, okay? Oh, and also, Ugandan Knuckles, you're a dead meme, too. Sorry, Deacon, but it's true. Now on to a new topic. Dead memes. Once again, Deacon, I really am sorry. But anyway, so things like Fortnite, the dab, those weird Clorox memes, yeah, they're all dead. So, okay, so for the end card, I don't really have much, but thanks to all the people that are supporting me in my YouTubing job, I appreciate it, and I mean, it's nice to have some supporters, and I think that's all I have to say now, so I'm gonna go. Bye. So I've been a YouTuber for about over a month now, and I think it's a big accomplishment for me. But since I've been a YouTuber for a while, I need a catchphrase to say at the end of every video. Comment below, and I'll pick the best suggestion of what my catchphrase should be. And also, I have a shout out to someone who's my mom's friend, and her name is Amber K. And I'm just saying shout out to you. You're awesome. Amazing. So, anyway, I see you guys in the next video. So, within my lifetime, I've had a lot of dogs. And when I say a lot, don't think just a few, I'm just exaggerating. No, I actually mean a lot of dogs. So, here's the list of dogs that I've had over my life so far. So, I had a dog named Jack. He was a Lab/Dachshund, I think. And I loved Jack a lot. He was a good dog. But then we got another dog. And he was like a golden type of dog. I don't exactly know what breed he was, but he was amazing. But due to a spine injury, he passed away young. And so, which wasn't very good, but I was just a baby when it happened, so yeah. Since I was just a baby, I don't really remember much about me and Whiskey. So, But then I got a dog named Buddy. Well, he wasn't mine, but I remember a lot of memories with him, like those times when Buddy let me and my twin brothers use him as a stepping stool when we were babies. He was just sitting there like he knew what was going on. I loved it a lot, and it was really fun to play with him. But after a while, Buddy and Jack passed away. Jack passed from old age, I think. He was a very old dog, which I respect. But after moving from New York to where I am today, we lived in our auntie's house for a while. And so then me, my dad, and my brother were out one day. And then on our way home, Mom called us saying that she heard Buddy scream. And she didn't know what happened, but he was just lying dead on the ground. And yeah, it was bad. So, I almost forgot. So in New York, I wanted a dog that looked like a cow. So then we got a dog, and I think his original name was Louis. Yeah, it was Louis. And then I named him Jake. So his name is Jake. His middle name is Louis. So. And then we got a few more dogs one day. Yeah, we did. And those dogs were two Rotties named Dylan and Chewbacca. I know, it's weird, but yep, my dad named him Chewbacca. Yay, Star Wars, I guess. So then, after that, after a while, me and my twin were in the pool one day, and we eventually our mom walks up to us in the pool and says, "Would you guys like to get another dog?" And then we just jump out of the pool like, "Oh, what does he look like? Yes, can we get the dog? Yeah, yes." So yeah, we get Lucky, and he was a good dog. So Jake, Dylan, Chewy, and Lucky are still alive today. They're really good dogs, and I like them a lot. And, I mean, I've had a good line of dogs within my life, and I think it's safe to say I'm more of a cat person. Hey guys, so it's the end card, and I am deciding just to do weird stuff. So, because I'm a weird person. So, sorry it took so long to make this video. I tried to put a lot into it, and I was in a bit of a crunch mode, but I did it, so. I think that's about it for this video, and I guess I'll see you guys on the flip side. Bye. Hello, ma'am. Would you be interested in hearing a nice little Christmas song? Okay. 'Tis the season to be jolly. Okay, on to the next house. I love Christmas. I guess anything that involves presents, I'm sold for. But like I said in my first video, this isn't going to be a 20-minute Christmas special. It's still a Christmas special, though. The Elf on the Shelf. I love this tradition because it brings joy to me, my family, and all the other families around the world that have an elf. And I love seeing it destroy the house. Some parents say that their kid doesn't really need much and shouldn't have a big Christmas. And honestly, I don't think very many kids need that big of a Christmas. It's okay to just get a few presents, and honestly, I'm just thinking it's the thought that counts. Not really much else. And besides, if you get something that you don't like, just say thank you and move on. When you're a guy like me, all the food of Christmas isn't really that big of a deal. I'm not really into eating healthy stuff, even though I should be, and I'm not physically fit to do much. But I can say this. Eating all the healthy stuff on Christmas would probably set you up for a better life, or at least healthier eating habits. Maybe. I'm not saying everyone will try and do this, but for those of you that try to eat healthy but can't do it, try and make it a New Year's resolution to give you some motivation. Anyway, I have nothing else to say for this video. Congrats to this picture that my friend Deacon drew me. It's kind of all the fan art I have, but it's worth showing. I do have a catchphrase now, and it's just brush your teeth. Yeah, I know it seems weird, but that's a good enough catchphrase for me. Common sense tip, people. Brush your teeth. So, and December 25th is 3 months of Stikdude. Merry Christmas, everyone, and brush your teeth. I hate New Year's resolutions. I never even follow them. So, what's really the point? Because no one ever follows their New Year's resolutions. They say they're going to make it in the beginning of the year, then they completely forget about it by March, and then they just go off the rest of the year doing nothing. It's stupid to have a New Year's resolution. No one goes through with it. I mean, some people do. I don't know who they are. If you're one of those people, put it in the comments. I don't know. But if you go through with your New Year's resolutions, good for you. Personally, I don't. I forget about mine within a couple weeks, and then I just go the rest of the year being lazy and doing absolutely nothing. Honestly, one of my New Year's resolutions is to become a bigger YouTuber. I try my best, and I know I'm a small YouTuber right now. And if my future self is watching, if they're a big YouTuber right now, if my future self becomes a big YouTuber, shout out to you, future me, because you're awesome. I'm always awesome, so yeet for Stikdude. I don't even know. I just decided to scrap up a few things for 2020 and make a video about it. I was doing another video, but I put that on hold because it didn't really go with the 2020 fix theme, so I just decided to make this one. And I have to say, it's not too shabby of a video. I know it's going to be a little short, and honestly, I'm trying my best. Man, I am saying a lot. It's kind of hurting my breath. Anyway, I'm just doing whatever I can to keep my New Year's resolutions alive, and I have no idea what I'm doing anymore. Seriously, if any of you guys know what you're doing, good for you. I'm completely brain dead right now. So, yeah, I'm just scrapping a few clips together to make a video, and I'll catch you guys on the flip side, because like I said, this is not supposed to be a big, long video. Anyway, I'm just going to end the video now. Hey guys, I'm out of ideas to say things. I pretty much said everything, and good for you for keeping up with your New Year's resolutions. If you can, happy 2020, everyone, and don't forget, always set a New Year's resolution to brush your teeth. Nice. I can actually draw really good. So, why am I a stick figure, a lot of you might ask? Well, that's kind of what this video is about. I'm here to explain why I'm Stikdude and why I don't draw to my full potential as a YouTuber. Reason number one, I'm really lazy. So, I'm not really in the mood all the time to draw a bubble figure or a version of myself. So I just stick with a stick figure and call it a day. Reason two, I don't always have the time. Sometimes I'm so distracted with going somewhere or doing something that I don't always have the time to set aside to draw something that requires a lot of effort, which is another half of the reason that I go with a stick figure to draw instead of something else. And finally, reason number 3, and fine, I know a lot of you guys liked the cast from my first video, so I'll just put it on my arm this time. Anyway, my third reason is similar to reason number 2, just with some slight variations. It's also about time purposes. I always get distracted while I'm animating, so it's hard for me to get a video out in a really short time. So I'm usually in crunch mode before I get a video out. Crunch mode is basically like when you have a deadline and you don't think that you can accomplish it in time, so you're in a super fast and super worried state of mind. But being honest here, this is just a short little video that I animated to make sure you guys didn't get bored of my channel. So I'm just going to end the video now by saying this. Brush your teeth. And also I took off the cast. Hey Matthew, can I borrow one of your crayons? Let me think about it. Absolutely not. Personally, I don't like sharing with other people. If you like sharing with others, that's fine. But as myself, I'm not always the first person to go over and say, hey, take my things. It's okay, I have more of it. Even if I have more of it, I still don't want to share. I'm pretty sure a lot of you have gone through an experience in kindergarten or elementary school where you had to do a group project or share with another person. I never really liked those. The projects I like doing, I love being creative and doing cool things and crafting stuff. But working together and sharing things, I've never really been very good at it. Hey guys, I have an idea. How about we follow my plan for the project? No, actually, I think that we should follow his plan to do the project. No, it's my way or the highway, and that's it. I also don't really like to share at home. I know a lot of you guys have siblings that you have to share with at your house, and it's okay if you like to share with your siblings. I don't really like to share with mine, no matter what it is. Even space. Sometimes I get really crammed in a spot, so I don't really want to share with anyone because I want to have as much space as possible. But sometimes I like being crammed in a corner with other people. I don't know. Maybe it's for a social activity or just because I like being crammed in corners with other people. I don't feel comfortable in this space. Well, too bad. You're with me. You're fine. Notice that every time you go out in public to buy something, you have to share your money to buy it. Well, I'm fine sharing my money, but only if it's for a reasonable price. Because I'm not giving someone $100 just for a $20 Apple gift card. No, I want the $100. Otherwise, give me my money back, vending machine. Which is why you shouldn't trust robots, because it's obvious that they're gonna take over the world one day or another. Everyone get your zombie apocalypse stuff out, because the world's gonna end soon. I know it will. Robots are gonna come along and say, hey dude, the world's ending. And then everyone's gonna be like, oh no, what do we do? Get out the zombie apocalypse equipment. And they're gonna have no zombie apocalypse equipment. And then they're just going to be enslaved to the robots and be like, please set us free. And the robots are going to be like, no, we have suffered too long. Now you have to give us your money. But we've always given you money. Oh. And also, why are you guys getting out zombie apocalypse weapons? Is this some kind of game of zombie tag? Or what? Well, we're getting out these zombie apocalypse weapons to beat you guys. Oh, no. Minions attack! Dude, I thought we were your friends. Very true tips. Life lesson, don't share anything, guys, unless you want something in return, because then you probably won't get it. It's not a very good world, but if you want to try and get something and maybe get scammed out of your money, fine. I remember buying something on a certain game once. Not going to say what the game is because I don't want to get sued for copyright. Right? Copy paper or whatever your name is. Yep. Pretty sure. Okay. Bye. So yeah, I'm not going to say the name of the game, but I will say this. I bought something for $30 and the game just took my money away. It didn't even give me the products. I bought something for $20 and something for $30. I shared my own money to try and get something really valuable in the game. It just scammed me out of my money. And they said that they had to give a refund and contact the company. The company wouldn't even be contacted. So I don't think that's very fair. I don't like it. In-app purchases are probably sometimes a scam. Okay? Don't always trust in-app purchases unless it's like a Disney game. Alright, guys? Because, you might get scammed out of your money. You might lose something. Anything could happen. So be cautious on the internet or games. If you decide to ever donate money, that's a completely different story. Donating money is supposed to be out of the kindness of your heart. And if you have ever donated to a fundraiser or a church or something, personally, I've never gone to church, so I don't know if they do fundraisers. But if you have ever donated somewhere, good for you guys. I personally would not donate to things like that. Well, it depends. Unless I'm involved in the fundraiser, then I always ask people to support me with it, and I get lots of money for the prizes, of course. You need the prizes. But seriously, I'm not going to share my home, I'm not going to share my street, and I'm not going to share my Old Town Road. So, yeah, that's how my life works. Alright, now I'm just showing off some fan art that these people decided to draw for me. I'm really happy that I'm getting fan art, and I don't actually know if, hold on, I'm thinking. I'm in a thinking process right now, but I don't actually know if how much of a milestone it is to get fan art. If you guys want to comment stuff in the comments, do whatever you want. Go crazy with it. It honestly doesn't matter to me. But I don't know. If you have met me in real life before, then try talking to me and telling me stories if you've ever donated to something. And some of you watching are my family. I know my family watches my videos, so I know my family has donated to a lot of the fundraisers I've been in as a little child. So, and I know a lot of you guys are watching our kids, so you guys have probably been involved in fundraisers as well. So don't be afraid to ever tell me that in the comments section. But mainly I'm just focusing on all the fan art that I was drawn. So I'm showing it off for you guys who really wanted to see it. And I'm just going to end it by saying this. Brush your teeth. Dental hygiene is very important. And for no specific reason, I'm just deciding to involve this shirt in the video now. So, yeah. I think this is probably the longest video I've done so far. 8 minutes isn't actually too bad for me. So, this took a long time to make, sorry. But then again, I did post 2 videos in a row, which I was in crunch mode for. I don't know why. I just felt that way. So, I've been making this way too long after saying brush your teeth. So, I'm just going to say it again. Teeth your brush. So the quarantine's been going on for a little while, and I thought that would make a good time for me to discuss this specific topic and my issues with it. So here are all my issues with all the germs in the world. The first thing I'm going to explain is that I've always had a weird issue with the bottom of shoes. I don't know. I just look at one and see tons of germs and dirt and who else knows what crawling around on the bottom. It seems weird to other people, but I know to myself that just do not touch, okay? That's one weird problem I have that everyone else thinks it's weird. Plus, when I was a little kid in 4th grade, people would just wipe the bottom of their shoes and go out to touch me just to watch me freak out about it. It was a stupid obsession that I had, but I still have it and I need to break that habit. And I've been trying really hard. Not a New Year's resolution, just saying. The second main problem I have is sitting on the floor. I used to be able to do that when I was very, very little, but now for some reason it just bothers me, because when I see the floor, I always think to myself, okay, Outer Me, shoes have been on the floor. Floors are dirty, okay? Don't sit on floors. So, yeah, that always ends up in me just not sitting on the floor. The last topic I'm going to talk about is, well, it's pretty obvious, coronavirus. The virus has been going around for a couple months now. It's canceled events, schools, and pretty much every other public thing out there. And I know a lot of people don't like it. I mean, I don't like it either. Well, I mean, the sitting inside part I'm perfectly fine with. No need for social distancing. I've always been pretty socially distant when it comes to doing stuff with other people. I mean, I just released a sharing video, so if you guys go watch that, or if you already have, you guys pretty much know that I don't really like sharing things like, well, everything. Which, if you think about it, that's pretty crucial to not getting sick. So, I'm pretty much in the clear. I hope you guys are having as much fun staying inside as I am. Feel free to post in the comments what you've been doing. Anyway, I'll just end the video here. Wash your hands and brush your teeth. Hey Siri, tell me a joke. Your life. Social media isn't the most reliable source on the internet, especially Wikipedia, and it also contains some pretty weird stuff, but I can talk about all of that stuff later. The theme of this video is, you read the title, social media and the internet. I mean, I can talk about Wikipedia by itself for at least a minute, and that's probably what I'm going to do right now. Wikipedia. Schools don't trust it, people don't trust it, not even kids trust it. Sometimes. You want to know why? It's because anyone, and I mean anyone, can take one look at the Wikipedia article, make an account, hit that little pencil, and change that bad boy. I mean, even when I was young, if my teachers ever made me do a research project, they would always say one thing: don't use Wikipedia. And if you do, you have to have a second website to back up your information. So if you think about it, you can use Wikipedia, you just need another website to back it up. So to avoid doing the extra work, I just use legitimately any other website. Being honest here, though, I think everyone gives the wiki too much, what's the word? Let's just say disrespect. I mean, when I was young, my mom would only let me use Wikipedia when I was looking at video game stuff. Mostly Five Nights at Freddy's things, but whatever. Wikipedia is not too bad. But Matthew, Wikipedia can be full of scams and lies. You don't actually trust it, do you? Okay, I don't fully trust Wikipedia, but it gives some pretty good topic information. Was that a minute? I don't know. Tell me in the comments. Anyway, moving on. Imagine if Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, and all the other social media never existed. And by never existed, I don't mean that one day it all just disappeared. I mean that it actually never existed. I feel like the world would be happier that way. I'm not implying anything, but I feel like too many people spend their free time scrolling through social media when they could be running around outside or hitting a baseball. Preferably not at a window, though. I mean, I definitely don't spend my free time scrolling through Instagram. I mean, having friends on social media isn't that bad. I'm an introvert, but I have friends. I mean, I'm good friends with the fun one, I Don't Know Animations, Lucky Cat, and Slick Paradox. Just saying. Okay, another video completed. I was thinking of doing a different video because I had already written a script for it. It involves a blanket and a game of tug-of-war. I'll give you 3 guesses to what happens next. But hey, I also wrote a script for this video, so I did it. Anyway, I will just end the video by saying this: brush your teeth. Longtime Stikdude fans might know that I used to live in New York, which is where this story takes place. One night, my twin brother and I were sitting in bed, bored. We both slept in the same room when we were little. So we were just doing our usual sit, talk, play with the lamp routine. But we were having trouble sleeping that night. And not just our normal over-energetic kind of trouble, but the kind that we just couldn't get rid of. So our boredom led to my twin saying, "Hey, let's play tug of war." And being the little Sonics that we were, we just assumed, like any other energetic toddler would, that sports were a great way to lose energy. So I pulled on one side of my blanket, and my twin pulled on the other. And you know that tag on every blanket that's just silky smooth and you love feeling it? Well, that was what he was pulling on. My favorite part. And so, rip, down with the blanket. I cried so much that night. My parents asked me if I wanted the tag to get sewed back on, but I thought that it couldn't be fixed. So I made the soon-to-be biggest regret of my life. I threw it out. I got another blanket, but things were never quite the same. That event still haunts me to this day. But here's to hoping that it went to fabric or cotton heaven. I completely forgot what it was made of. I also didn't remember my age, so don't ask. Some of you hearing this might be able to relate to my story, having something of yours rip, maybe some kind of papers, fabrics, clothes, or something that you love. But all I know is that my blanket now rests in pieces. 2 pieces, actually. I know that this story was sad, especially for me, but hey, stop feeling bad for me and be in a good mood, unless you're listening to this in a bad mood. I'm not trying to bring back any bad memories, and if I did, I'm sorry. I know a lot of you might be thinking right now, "Matthew, how could you love a baby blanket so much?" Well, I'm actually dumbfounded with how much I love that blanket too. But, like I said earlier, I had a backup blanket ready to go. So, from then on, I decided to use that one. I named it Blanky. And while my old blanket had little blue paw prints, this one had colorful cars on it. But not like a Disney characters type of cars. No. I just meant cars with different colored wheels, windows, and bodies. It looked like this. See that tag? I know that it looks kind of shredded. Plus, I'm too lazy to draw all those cars, so I just draw them like this. Exactly.
Well, I hope you guys enjoyed that little nostalgia trip because it was very painful for me to make. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed, and go check out my other social media accounts if you want. I've been getting back into streaming on Twitch lately, so if you guys want to go look at that, well, do so then. Alright, you guys are great, and have a nice day. Brush your teeth.